Hi, Captain Mike here with you. Today we're going to be doing a video on how alcohol ink reacts to different materials, whether it's permanent or whether if you get it on it'll come out or whether it won't. So really quick, everybody does these on this, but I'll do a really quick one in case you don't know. Run down to the dollar store, pick you up about 3 of these, $1 a piece. Pick you up 3 packs of these, $1 a piece. And you can disassemble those pins and put 2 ounces of alcohol, probably $1, maybe 2 for $1, I don't know, you can get it there too. Get you 2 ounces, put out 2 ounces of alcohol in a jar like this, or a baby food jar, doesn't matter. Disassemble the pin, drop the contents in there. I put 3 pins in one. No one's ever mentioned that, but I figured if one was good, 3 is better. So I buy 3 packs of those things, and that's what I do. You end up with some nice alcohol inks. I also did the fluorescent ones. But they don't do real good, and that's yellow. It turned completely white. But what I want to do today is show you these materials here and what they will come off of and what they won't come off of. Now we know they'll come off of glass, so that's not a problem. I don't even have a piece of glass out here. But we're going to take this first one is a piece of plastic, and you can hardly see, the stuff didn't even hardly get on the plastic. Let me get a piece of paper here. It shows it a little better. But that's a piece of just regular Lexan. And I'll squirt it here. I won't get it on my camera or anything. Squirt it with a little water. Let it sit for a minute. Let's see if it'll come off. Well, some of it came off. Okay. Next test from this, we're going to spray it with a little alcohol. Alcohol took it right off. So it is not permanent on Lexan or plastic. Next piece is corian. Corian countertop, like they used to sell a lot of. And we'll do the first test with water again. It removes some of it. Okay. Spray a little alcohol on it. See if alcohol will clean your corian up. If you have a corian countertop and you mess it up. How about that? Alcohol will get most of it. Looks like some of the black stained it. And a little bit more about that later, but all the rest of the colors came off. Now, this right here is a piece of ceramic tile. And as you would expect with glass, it's going to come off. Most of it anyway. Again, water only takes part of it off. And alcohol just takes it completely off. And it cleans even the black off of tile. And this is a piece of aluminum. It's straight out aluminum. And we'll spread a little water on there. Same thing, same thing. Let's see what alcohol will do, because it'll clean up. You have an aluminum pan you're using or something, and the aluminum cleans right up. So going really good. What if you have a granite countertop and you're in your kitchen and you decide to do these alcohol inks? Well, let's just see. It is a little bit more porous than most. Didn't do much, but we will see what the alcohol will do. Well, that's going to tell you something right there. If you have a granite countertop and it's not properly sealed, And I can't at this particular point tell you that it's a that would be a guarantee. But granite will maintain the colors. It soaks it in, and you're going to have a big, especially the blue or the black. You're going to have a big spot there. And if you have something that's made of marble, which is not probably going to happen, but I can almost tell you that the marble will stain. And it didn't even come off at all with the water. It's just like it was before. A little alcohol. Sorry about that. I'm trying to keep from slopping the alcohol colored ink on the tabletop here, but there you go. It's stained up too. So natural stone is going to stain. Sealing might help. Now the last two that I've got here is wood. I can tell you it's not going to come out, but you would want to see what this stuff will do on wood. Because people mainly use it to do painting on tiles and stuff. But if you wanted to dye wood, if you wanted to do something fancy, the colors work out pretty good. This is just a piece of pine, 3/4 inch pine. And that's what it looks like. Alcohol inks. Dollar store alcohol inks. And finally, the last thing we've got here is a piece of ceramic. And I was just curious. We usually glaze this stuff. But I said, well, let's just see what the ink looks like on it. I'm sure if you put it in the kiln, it would burn off, no problem. But if you wanted to do something fancy on something that you had bisque fired in your kiln, it definitely has possibilities. Definitely. So that's my little tutorial here, or if you want to call it a tutorial, on alcohol inks and you know, how they stain wood, what they will stain and won't stain. Oh, and by the way, one last thing too, I almost forgot. This is a stainless steel, and the only thing, and I don't know, it might come out with alcohol. I didn't try that. Let's try it and see. Yeah, it would clean up with alcohol too. It stained it with water, it wouldn't come out, but it come out with alcohol. So, natural stone, wood, ceramics, you're going to get some color. So that's it. If you want to make you some alcohol inks, there's a grand total of about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe $7 in 8 different colors of intense alcohol ink. Check out the other YouTube videos on how to make this stuff. They go into great detail. Everybody's got one. Susan McCary Glass has got a really good one on how to paint. She's an artist and she's very good. Put her website down in the annotations, and you guys visit her website, subscribe to her page, and you can see all of her artwork. But yeah, this is something you probably need to know. You definitely want to know what's going to stain and what's not going to stain. Appreciate y'all watching. If you find this interesting, would appreciate your liking it and subscribing. Thank you.